Gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. Congratulations on yet another immersion in this Wiccan universe. Now, more than anything, your two characters, for me, embody the etiquette and the language and the code of this wonderful film. What does it bring for both of you personally, the relationship that Winston and Sharon have?
The two words that come to my mind are affection and loyalty. He, at least for my backstory, I feel, well, one thing I think we both agree on is that we've known each other for decades. And I just feel like as much as Sharon is a stickler for sticking to the rules, the one person he's willing to break them for is Winston.
He's our favorite assassin. Of all people to stay in the hotel, John was the one that stuck by the rules, then tried to get out of the life. But he knows he couldn't. I think there's probably, like, if they do a prequel, it'll be John, you can't get out of this life. Somehow they'll drag you back in again. And we are in the life. And when he comes back in, and with he's lost his dog, he's lost his wife, he's lost his car. Not necessarily in that order or importance, but it's like saying his life has been turned upside down. And he wants a little revenge, and we're more than happy to help him.
We're very happy to help him.
And I think it grows each time. And when the second episode where this starts, which is like, I gave him an hour extra. Fishburne gave him a weapon. I mean, when the high table gets pissed off about that, don't screw. And that's why it all develops into something else. So develops into a huge situation for the high table. And it's our hotel. Don't screw with our hotel,
At your peril, I would argue.
Yeah.
You have to step up quite a little bit in this film. No spoilers, obviously, but was that a nourishing challenge to step up to with number 3?
Nourishing, that's an interesting choice of words. It kind of felt that way, actually. It was a lot of fun having so much more to do and so much more to do physically. So that was, not to sound boring, but it was fun.
Of course.
Yeah.
When you think back, only just 5 years, the fervent, and I'm one of them, and I don't usually do this level of action violence, and I'm very passionate about Wick and the first 2 films and this one. What is it about it that's tapped into such a...
I think that's Keanu. I mean, because he has I think the audience identifies with him because he's not this brash, overconfident, he's melancholic, and because of his background we talked about, losing something, and he's obviously a decent guy, but you know nothing about him. But he brings that kind of relentless melancholia with a lethal quality to it, and that's Keanu in real life. He's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Very dedicated, great to work with. Together with Chad. Chad's directed all 3, so we've been very fortunate, haven't we, in that sense? Yeah. It's been a really enjoyable continuation, and each time the scripts got better, and I think the films have got better.
But also, the only thing I want to add is that I feel that in addition to just how unique at least for American filmmaking, how unique the fighting style was. I mean, I think the phrase they coined was gun fu in the first film. But to have such a beautifully shot, incredibly meticulously choreographed action in the same film with such rich characters and such a rich background world, I think is just incredibly unique. And it's gotten bigger and richer in each film.
It has. I could listen to both of you all day. Thank you. I'm being very, very rapt. Thank you very much.